Hey guys, Tristan from Tucked Up Systems here. Today I'm going to be introducing my new plate light and how to install it. So guys, the only thing you're going to need for the install today is a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, a hair dryer will work just fine. So the first thing you get in the packaging you see here is the actual plate light and our posi taps that'll connect to the bike for power, and also get an alcohol swab to clean off your plate. So first thing you're gonna do is move this to the side. It's my personal plate we're gonna be installing it on. First thing you wanna do, open up the alcohol swab. And before cleaning it with this, I recommend cleaning your actual plate with dish soap to get any oils or any wax or any sealant or whatever off the plate, so that the plate light can fully stick to the plate light. Once you do that, use the alcohol swabs to clean the area. Make sure you clean it really well. You want this to stick. And on mine here, I just marked the center of the plate, so you can do that with however way you want. Goes to the side. Here's the plate light. Here's the backing to the 3M tape. So what I like to do is grab the heat gun. I'm actually gonna warm with the tape a bit and warm with the plate to get full adhesion here. Just make sure it's nice and hot, nice and warm. Plate a bit. Just get it to a bit higher than room temperature. To the side, we're going to take off the backing of the tape here. Sometimes it is difficult to grab. There's one. There's two. Can heat it up one last time just to make sure it's nice and warm. Now, what you want to do is on my plate, see that there's the raised section here. I'm not going to put it there, unlike this one where it's just flat. Your plate might be like this, it might be like this, it just depends. So what you're going to want to do is install this on the flat surface. So wherever that lies. So right there looks pretty good. It's in line with my mark. Just gonna press down firmly. Like so. Let's heat it up a bit more. Don't get too close to the heat gun. You don't want to melt the actual plate light. Heat up the area. Press, press, press. And there you go, fully installed, perfectly centered on my mark. And we'll move on to the next step, and I'll show you how to install this on the bike, but I'm gonna bench test it here. So it's basically the same way for each different bike out there. Forgot to mention this in the last clip. Please allow this a couple of days to cure before you're installing it back on your bike. You just wanna make sure that the 3M tape fully bonds with your plate. You don't want this falling off. So now, when you go and install on your bike, usually your bike for plate lights, are gonna have a positive and a negative here. So what you're gonna do is so say this, you're mounting this on your bike and you want to wire it in. I usually have these pre-twisted for you, but if they do come untwisted, just twist them. Twist the strands together. Make sure they're all bundled together. Do that for each one. Sorry if that's out of focus. Okay, just like that. Just like that. So now you can grab your poly tabs here. How these work is they're gonna puncture right there. They're gonna puncture your OEM wiring, but it's reversible. So what you're gonna do is grab, doesn't matter, you can start with whatever, grab your either your positive or your negative. I'm just gonna pretend this is the bike. Grab it. Sorry, just push it down. And just start twisting it. Make a solid connection. Just like that. You can take off this end. Put that to the side for now. Do the same thing with the negative side. Oh, wrong side. Slide the wire through. Push it all the way down. Grab this end. Here goes. Thread it all the way down. So you have a firm connection. Take off this end. So now what you do, on my plate light here, black is negative, white is positive. So you're gonna connect the positive end first. Just thread it through like that. And then all you're gonna do, thread it on. Now this power supply here is live. Your bike probably won't be live when you're doing this. Just keep that in mind. If you see it power on. Same thing, thread at the end through like that. Grab the negative side here. There you see it's turned on. Just tighten it down. And there you have your two solid connections. And you can see it's working. Obviously your bike would be off. Put the key on, see if it's all working. And there you go. All mounted nice and sleek. And these work for any of my mounts. Here's a new Aprilia one. Just mounts behind like that. Thread it through the hole. And it's a nice, clean look. So that concludes the install. If you guys are interested in these, you could purchase them at my website, www.tuckedupsystems.com. At the end here, I'll show you some video with the lights off. Thanks, guys.